Hello my beautiful tulips, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic week. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a speed build for my second island. For this island, I am doing a cozy countryside village with a little bit of vintage. So this is the entrance I did for my last video. If you'd like to definitely check that out and see how I did this area. But if we do take this incline up here, we are going to be working on this area. I do have 3 villager houses up here, which is Maple, June, and Stitches. So I do want to involve something with honey. So I'll probably make like a little market up here. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I do want to tell you guys a little bit about Orient. Orient is my second island and it's a cozy countryside village with a little bit of vintage. And for this island, it was really inspired by all the new items. I just saw that there was a lot of crops and a lot of new items that like fit the theme countryside. So Orient is basically just a countryside with a little bit of vintage. So now I'm going to go ahead and start using this new item. I'm really excited to use this item throughout my island. It's just perfect for my new theme. And for this area, I'm just going to make it into like a little farm market just because of all of the new crops. Can we talk about how cute Maple is? She's like so curious on what I'm doing. She's just such a little cutie. So then I ended up adding this safe barrier. I believe that it's what it's called. I'm not sure though. And I just wanted to make it look like it was kind of like a dead end. And I just absolutely love this and it was the perfect item. And then I started placing my little sign indicating that this was going to be like the little market. And then I added this chair and I just absolutely love all the items I use in this area. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my in-game path so I can start adding the crops. So I'm going to go ahead and start decorating the middle, and I usually give a tip, which is do not work on just one area because I feel like you get burned out more quickly. But with this area, I'm just going to add, I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's like a safety something. I don't know what it is, but it's one of the new items. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this custom path. I was going to say in-game path. This custom path, and I'm going to add some trees because I do want to add like a little dead end as well. So now I'm just adding this new item and I absolutely love this new item as well. And then I also really love this area because of the trees. They're different colors and I just love this vibe. This is the vibe that I'm going for. So like I mentioned earlier, I did want to do something with honey. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this honey market, and Stitches is going to be the owner. I just absolutely love this idea and it just looks so pretty next to Stitches' house. And also if you have any questions on how I did anything, feel free to comment them down. I also want to mention that I am limited with the furniture that I'm using just because this island is new. So I'm just using what items I find in my storage. So I'm going to go ahead and add this honey sign, and I just absolutely love this. And I'm going to use the windmill, and I just love Stitch's house. I love the color of his house as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding more details to his house. So now I'm going to go ahead and start adding the final details to Stitch's house. For some reason, I keep trying to say biscuit instead of Stitches. I don't know why, but yeah, so I'm just adding the final details to his house and then I'm just changing some flowers. So now it's time to decorate Maple's house, and I honestly have zero clue what I'm gonna do for her and June's house. I just feel like this build is super big, and builds like this are really hard to decorate just because you have to have a lot of ideas in your head. And I do have to remember that I can't just add a lot of flowers and bushes, because that's what I'm doing for soft glue. I just add a lot of bushes, flowers, and custom designs. But for a countryside, I don't think you really see a lot of flowers and custom codes, so I really want to add some details that make it look like countryside. So in this clip, you're just gonna see me go to June's house and then Maple's house and back to June's, just because I really don't know what I want to do with their area yet. So I'm just adding some custom codes to try to get an idea of what I want to do with their area. So now I'm going to go ahead and start using these fairy lights. I absolutely love this item as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use this log table with a custom code on top of it. And then I'm going to put a simple kettle, and I just absolutely love the simple kettle. It just looks beautiful with their houses and these trees. It just matches so well. And I'm going to go ahead and use these new chairs. I believe they're from the 2.0 update. And then I'm just adding some flowers to make this area look complete. So I felt like something was missing here, and I didn't want to add more items just because I don't want to make it feel crowded. So I went ahead and started using this green path just to cover up this area. So I am going to go ahead and add the final details off camera, and then I'll see you guys when I'm going to give you the final tour of this area. So as always, I'm going to be giving you guys the final tour of this area. So if we go ahead and take this incline up, we do have this lovely view of this new area, and I just absolutely love this area a lot. And the leaves falling down just makes it 10 times better. So we do have this area right away to the right side. It's like a little mini flea market. And I just love this area a lot. You can see the new crops, and then the leaves falling just looks so pretty. So we are growing some, I think, tomatoes, wheat, and carrots. I think that's what I put down. I don't even remember. Moving on, we do have this area, and this is another dead end as well. And for this area, I just ended up adding some flowers, bushes, and trees. And then we have Stitch's house. I keep trying to say biscuit for some reason, but we do have Stitch's house with this little honey market, and I just absolutely love this area as well. It just vibes so well. And then if we come over here, we do have Maple's house, and she just loves her house. She's been exploring her house ever since I've been building it from the beginning, but I'm happy she likes it. And for June and Maple's house, I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to add too much flowers or too much decorations. I just wanted to add a lot of the new crops and the new items. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It does really help my channel out a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good week or weekend whenever you're watching this. Bye everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic day.